Whoops.
It's Jill for today.
Oh.
It's Jill for today.
Oh, hey.
How are you?
Tired.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
You look cute though. You always
Thanks.
look cute.
Well, you know, I've only got so much to work with.
You know, it's so sweet that you're so cute.
You look pretty good yourself.
Of course. Well, I have to tell you right now, there's hardly anything on this list here.
Good.
This is going to be as boring as watching paint dry. That's about it.
But that's one of my favorite activities.
To watch paint dry. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see here. First of all, in the kitchen, I have been power cooking today. I made my carrot pate, which is always a crowd pleaser.
Yes, it is.
It's carrots and cannellini beans and walnuts, and you grind that, and sweet red pepper, you know. Anyway, I make a big batch of that, and then I break it down into little containers, like little, like little containers of appetizers or spreads and things you might get. Then I freeze those, and then when we're wanting one, I just pull it out of the freezer.
But you didn't make hummus.
I was going to make hummus, and I cooked up a huge batch of garbanzo beans in my Instant Pot. And then I found out I didn't have any cumin.
And the director offered to go out for cumin.
Yeah,
but Jill Faraday said,
no,
you're not going out for cumin.
You're not. So,
and having no life of my own, I just do what I'm told. So I didn't go out for cumin.
So then I made millet. For our grain. I always try to make a couple of grains a week, a couple beans a week. And I made millet this time. Right. And it's, I'd say, kind of a cross between quinoa and rice. Yeah. But it doesn't have a flavor, a distinctive flavor.
It's got a very subtle flavor, and I actually like it a little better than
the quinoa.
Yeah.
Well, it's similar in texture, wouldn't you say? Yeah.
Well, Jill Faraday was showering. I was kind of straightening up the kitchen. I took a little bite of quinoa.
No, millet.
Not quinoa, millet. And she comes out and she gives me a kiss and says, "What's that on your breath?"
I did.
So
what have you been eating?
I guess when I run errands again, I won't be going through McDonald's drive-thru anymore.
No, you won't. Yeah, I'm good with detecting that way.
Joke.
It was a joke. Of course it was a joke.
Yeah.
So then I was going to make lentils. So we had the hummus fiasco where I didn't have enough, I had none, cumin.
Sure.
So then I said, okay, I'm going to make lentils for one of the, legumes we eat during this week.
Like lentils.
Like, what did I say?
Lentils.
I was concerned there for a minute. I really was.
You're so easily confused.
So I thought, okay, I've never cooked them in my Instant Pot. I've always cooked them on the stove.
And now we know why.
Well, I cooked those babies, and I cooked them way below what the recommended time was. That time chart sucks. Just sucks, and I'm going to have to get another book. Anyway, I digress. I cooked those, and they came out like, they were pureed. They're inedible as a bean for our bowls and that kind of thing. So that was kind of a disaster.
It was like cream of lentil soup.
It really was when it came out. Yeah. And I wanted to get Shannonese made. That's our Shannon, who is the veggie nut, makes this mock sour cream / mayonnaise, and we just call it Shannonese. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to make that. I have in the oven as we speak, seitan ribs. Now I've tried every kind of seitan recipe known to man and woman. This is a new one. I'm going to try it. It is like out there. I'll tell you, there's a rub that went on it and all this exotic stuff went in it. So we're cooking this and we're going to see how this is, right? And if it's really good, I'll do one on camera because it was pretty simple. It's just like a ton of ingredients. So that was really good for breakfast. Tell them what I did for you for breakfast. First of all, we had a killer smoothie.
Yes.
It was good. It was
go ahead.
Almond milk, coconut water, spinach, little sweet potato, frozen pineapple, frozen banana. Is that all I told you was in there?
I think so.
God, it was good.
It looked like pond scum, but it tasted
It was a beautiful green. It was so pretty.
Yeah, an algae green.
No. So then I fixed your what?
Hash browns, one of my favorite foods in the whole world. She cooked them in the waffle iron to get them crispy.
I did. I bought the Trader Joe's shredded potatoes. No oils, no salt, no nothing. Just shredded potatoes. And I got that waffle iron screaming.
That's right.
And I stuck those on there, and really, they turned out good.
They did.
What did you say to me as you were eating them, though? You said the little thing. You said...
I missed the fat.
You missed the fat. You missed the...
Well, that's what, that's what makes hash browns wonderful. But when you're a vegan and you're trying to lose weight and eat better, you got to make sacrifices.
High carb, low fat.
That's right.
That's right. So that's where we're at.
And I personally have sacrificed just about everything that tastes good, so...
I cook good
Oh,
for
I'm
you.
kidding. You cook great for me. You cook great.
Well, you know, the seitan...
It's a joke.
I know. It's the seitan ribs.
She's lost all sense of humor.
I have. I'm just, the seitan ribs we have baking right now only have a little bit of tahini in them. And that's all the oil that's in them. And of course, it's a natural oil, no oil.
Anything else?
That was it. Let's see, what else did I cook? Was that it? I cooked a lot today.
Yeah.
When I get stressed, I do two things. I either cook or I clean. Those are the only two. Now tomorrow I'm going in for my blood work.
Right.
And I'm like cinching up
And
for
it's
it.
not quarterly blood work anymore.
No,
This is 5
it's
weeks
5
because
weeks.
of the changes last time.
So I'm getting kind of stressed, right? And I'm saying, okay, I gotta clean. Yesterday I cleaned.
Yes, you do.
And today I'm cooking. So that's okay. Are you got anything? Do you have anything? For the people
no.
out there, for our visitors?
No, it's almost time for Eddie A's.
Oh,
You have Shannon A's. I like Eddie A's, which is Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, but
and a beer.
and a beer.
And a beer.
Yeah.
It's almost cocktail time.
Oh, I do have some.
Oh, okay.
All right. We watched a couple of movies in the last 2 days.
Yes.
For us, it kind of hit home. It was called The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel and the second best exotic Marigold Hotel, the sequel. Anyway, in the second one, David Strathairn, who's a very good actor, he was in Good Night, Good Luck, where he played, who was it? Drew Pearson? No.
Oh, I can't recall who he played.
But anyway.
But he's always been a character actor, and that was his
He was
major
in there,
role, that
and
one.
I thought he looked so
baby.
good. He had his hair coiffed just right, and he had this beautiful beard. So the director is thinking about whether he should regrow his beard or not. So if anybody has an opinion out there, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
And also, if you think I should regrow it, tell me whether you think I ought to grow the goatee back or the full beard. That's it. I'd be interested in knowing what
He
what the
looked
folks
like a
think.
fox.
Yeah.
He did. He looked damn fine. However, I will say, this man in a beard, well, you know what I have to do is get a stick at the front door and beat those girls off because it's mayhem out there.
Yeah, boy.
All right, is that it now?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
I do want to finalize this with a hearty welcome. We have someone new in our vegan community, and I want to welcome them on board. And it's the channel is The Plant Eaters. The Plant Eaters. And they have just started up. They've got about maybe 9 or 10 videos. She's a lovely woman. She puts together a really beautifully done video. She said she's just starting, but it's kind of hard for me to believe. I mean, it's very professional. And she's got the cutest darn kids I've ever seen.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'll put the link down below and you check her out. Welcome her, tell her I sent you, and we're real happy to have her now
Absolutely.
in part of our community. All right.
Does that do it?
I told you it was going to be kind of dull. What is
Well,
it? Oh, it is.
The clock on the wall says it's cocktail
It's cocktail
time.
time. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Thumbs up. What else?
Have
Check
a
out my
beautiful-
Instagram at Jill for Today.
And have a wonderful afternoon.
It's our
Andy.
afternoon.
Huh?
Say day.
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 Well, because they could be watching this at night or in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Oh, one final thing. Can we just one final thing
Sure.
here? Okay. Do you recall we had our bug out bag
Oh,
day?
that's right.
And someone wrote in and said, do you know something we don't? And I think that what we need to emphasize is,
What we do know is that Oregon at some point is supposed to have a massive earthquake. And I was reading an article from the Oregon Office of Emergency Services or Preparedness, whatever, And they're talking about power outages that go for months. They're talking about up to 10,000 people dead. They're talking about the coast highway being cut off from, Central Oregon for 1 to 5 years.
Well, this is worst case scenario.
Yeah,
but,
worst case scenario, massive tsunamis and stuff like this. So it's good to be prepared.
It is.
Obviously, if you're going to be disenfranchised or not disenfranchised, but booted out of your home for long term, a bug out bag is not going to help you. But if you had to get out away from a structure for a few days, this would help.
Yeah.
And we've already added a couple things that we had around the house, a crank radio that will pick up not only AM and FM, but shortwave, and also the Army Survival Manual.
Yeah.
And here's a good resource too. This is a book put out by the Federal Emergency Management Association.
FEMA.
Administration, FEMA. It says, "Are you ready? An in-depth guide to citizen preparedness."
Everything.
And if you go on the FEMA website, you can find a ton of free publications that they will send to you, no shipping or anything, about what you can do to prepare for various forms of disaster.
There's earthquakes in here, hurricanes, floods, chemicals. It's just amazing.
And where was it we saw recently that someplace that had a big earthquake? And it wasn't the one we saw in Nepal, but it was somewhere in the United States where the stores were just stripped of shelves.
The cameras.
So,
you mean, oh gosh,
so it's good to have some backup food supply.
Yeah, that was amazing that they showed a grocery store. Water. Have water. Yeah. All right.
Okay, that's it.
We've scared these people
on that
enough.
That low note, we're gonna go get some nutrient dense bourbon, and
I'm gonna have my signature glass of wine.
yes, and we hope you have a terrific day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever.
All right, everybody, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.